just cry on command, you know, they just tear up and sell the tears and stuff. But I think I speak for both of us when I say that when we have emotional scenes like that, we actually have to kind of go to a place of emotion.
I don't think either of us ever plan on crying, if that makes sense. I think crying is a byproduct. I think you can tell with people who are actors, who are kind of like performers, and that when Jensen and I think the approach we take, I'll speak for myself and as well, just knowing we're here to tell a story of the character. You know, we're here to embody the character. So I don't read a script and go like, that'd be cool if I cried. Seriously, and some people do. It is funny. But people are like, oh yeah, I can totally cry in the scene. I don't plan on crying. I just plan on going through whatever emotion Sam is going through. Speak truthfully.
Well, there's sometimes we've done like the first take of the scene that he and I'll do a relatively dramatic scene, and like eyes will well up, totally unplanned, totally just like whoa, just kind of the text and the emotion of the scene, like really your body feels it because you're telling yourself as an actor, you're telling yourself that this is real. Obviously, your mind knows that it's not reality, but your brain is telling your body that it is, so your body reacts accordingly. And a lot of times it gets emotional, and that's very hard to just turn off once you've turned it on. I mean, there's been times when I've actually had to take a walk down the road because I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop my body from like shaking, which is, and I'm sure anybody here understands that, what it's like to go through something emotional and how hard it is to just like just kind of come down from that.
Yeah, I kind of think of it like an echo. It's like if you yell in a chamber, then you're not yelling any longer, but it still kind of exists, and it takes a second for it to go away. There are a few times even, like I remember Impala, when he's telling me, oh, he didn't hell, and how he held out for as long as he could. And that was difficult, and I had to walk away, and I wasn't even talking. Like, just a second, just a second. It got really sad in here. But then, likewise, I remember when I read the pilot, and for those who haven't seen the pilot, Sam sees his girlfriend on this burning. Spoiler alert. It actually, we're in the wrong conference room right now. Like 3 people are going to leave. Come on. But it actually said Sam sees Jess on the ceiling. She gets on fire. Sam breaks down crying. And I was like, I wouldn't cry. Not yet. I'd cry later. But if I'm in my bedroom and I were to lay down and see my girlfriend burning on the ceiling, I wouldn't go. I'd have this reaction, like it being Sam's like hunter instincts and his human being, like what in the world, as opposed to like that can come later. But there are times where if you don't do, and also there's a scene in Croatoan that Bob Zimmer directed, and it was when I was telling Dean to just let me go, that I would die, blah blah blah. I broke down. Like Jared just went, and Bob looked through the whole scene, and then he came in, and he went, hey man, that was great, and that was really heartfelt, and there's a lot of genuine emotion there. And he's like, well, bring it back. I was like, all right. I was like, I didn't mean to do that. He's like, it's fine. It was great acting, but I'm gonna want less. Seriously, and it worked better for the Stan Winchester that we know now, 5 seasons, 6 seasons later. Wouldn't have done what Jared did. And Bob was letting me know, like, hey man, I see Jared coming through there. Now let's bring it back to Sam. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you just kind of try and be true to the emotions and see what follows.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
My question for Jensen.
Oh God.
No, we work with
No.
my husband and I corporately sponsor a lot of the Days of Our Lives charity events. So we've met a lot of the cast. Who do you still stay in touch with? Or no?
Or no. That wasn't a yes or no question.
I haven't talked to anybody in a while, but I still, I guess Julianne. knows Julian Palau. Chris, her husband, as some of you might know, works on our network quite a bit. So I still see and talk to them every now and again. Allison Sweeney, we trade emails maybe once a year. And she's doing great. She looks fantastic. But yeah, I'd say that's probably about it.
Would you ever come back shirtless?
Specifically
Is that my option? You can come back, but you can't wear clothes. It is a soap opera.
Eric was either shirtless or in a tank top.
Yeah.
Wait, where was I?
You were shirtless or in a tank top on your work. Young and stupid. Yeah, that's a bridge that never got burned, and I'm really glad that it didn't. Whether or not it ever gets used again, I don't know. But it's nice to know that the people there, always stay open to that idea of me coming back. I want to.
Ariana Zucker still says you're hot.
Well, that's good. That's nice. She hasn't aged at all either. She still looks great. You can tell her I said so. Although she's married now, isn't she? So tell her. Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hi. First things first.
Yeah, let's do it.
I got it.
Get your hands off my man.
He is now my sole source of car porn.
Whoa.
Good thing Sebastian's not here. Gonna have a field day with that one.
Are you good with car porn?
I'm not gonna touch that.
So?
I actually don't even have a car.
Newsflash.
No, I for the first time since I was 15 years old, I don't actually have a car to my name.
You have
Well, anybody give him a ride?
Huh?
Give him a ride.
Yeah, we're gonna get a ride after this. Are you ready? I don't want to think
I'll
about
let the people who are like, no. There are people who are like, man, gas is expensive right now. I'll split bus fare with you.
Yeah, I wasn't using my truck, and so I sold it to my father-in-law, and he's just now getting use out of it. I don't know, I'll get those.
It's green.
Yeah. That's about as green as you can get.
What I wanted to say is that I'm really excited about season 7.
When does it start?
My turn. You know what I love?
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Yes.
You love this song.
Something.
Okay, I like season 7 because of the variety of spaces you guys are in. You don't seem to be in a secure place with your characters, with Sam going through hell and not knowing reality, and with Gene kind of like knowing where the hell he's standing anyway, and who's got his back. So I'm really kind of liking that change up. And my question is, after I said that, if Sam and Gene had a choice where they wanted to go on a vacation, where would they go?
Toronto.
Sam and Dean don't even like Canada.
Tell me what Sam and Dee don't like. I happen to know Sam very well. He's a Cubs fan. Where do they go? A beach somewhere. Probably some crappy old abandoned house. Runyon Canyon. Grand Canyon.